So, on my last trip to America, I picked up some everything bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, of course. And I've seen loads of people raving about this, so I thought I would make bagels, and here's my recipe. We're gonna start by activating our yeast. To do this, we're gonna take 400 milliliters of warm water and then add 7 grams of dry active yeast. Alongside this, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of honey, mix that, and then set aside for 5 to 10 minutes until you see it activate. And you'll know this when you see it nice and frothy at the top. Please subscribe if you're enjoying the recipe so far. It goes a long way for a small creator like myself. Now you've subscribed, add your yeast water into a stand mix with 550 grams of strong white bread flour alongside 15 grams of salt. Once it comes together, finish kneading by hand for an extra minute, then we're going to oil a bowl and then proof this between 60 and 90 minutes until it's doubled in size. Make sure you cover this well. You'd be surprised how quickly a crust can form if you let any air in there. Now that you've proofed the dough and it's doubled in size, we're going to flour our work surface. We're going to pour out our dough and knead this for an extra 60 seconds, knocking out the air. Quick pause to appreciate this amazingly beautiful air bubble. Look how cute. Anyway, back to kneading now. The air has been knocked out. We're going to divide this into 6 even pieces. I use a bench scraper because I think it's one of the best tools for the job, but if you don't have this, don't worry about it, just use a regular knife. Roll these into individual dough balls, and then I just make a hole in the middle, place my finger in there, and kind of just make these weird little circles, and that seems to make a perfect bagel shape for me. Now these are shaped, I've got some water on a rolling boil, and I'm just going to drop these in, 90 seconds, flip for a further 90 seconds, then remove and let them cool down. Once they've cooled down, you're able to go in and reshape them a little bit if they've lost their shape. Then I generously egg wash and then go in with that amazing everything bagel seasoning. Make sure it's completely covered, get the sides in, get underneath a little bit as well, because this seasoning is so good. You can use any toppings, of course, that you choose. I did a couple as well with just some salt and sesame seeds, and they turned out brilliant too. Bake at 200 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes, depending on your oven. So keep an eye on it once it hits the 20-minute mark. 20 minutes later, this is what you're left with. The most amazing golden brown everything bagel seasoning bagels. Does that make sense? Everything bagel seasoning bagels. Anyway, there you have it. You can now make bagels. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.